Getting chased by a homeless man was not what we expected at all. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or should I say, I should welcome myself back. I haven't been posting regularly because I'm just busy and kind of lazy. I'm definitely gonna try a bit more to upload, especially since college is almost over. Today's video is just gonna be like a quick, simple video. I thought I would do a Q&A. So a long time ago on my Instagram story, I asked people to ask me questions to ask in this video, but I just never ended up doing the video, so I'm doing it now. My wish, honestly I have so many wishes. My wish is to have sisters. Long time ago in secondary school, there was this one time, this wasn't on a school day, this was like the half term. Me and my friend group at the time, we would never go shopping at all, even though the point was to go shopping. We would like just hang out, meet other people. We were there to go to the skate park. There's like a skate park further down the area. We would go there to hang out. Sometimes I'd bring my skateboard because I used to skate at the time. What ended up happening was this homeless man, he started walking towards us and we couldn't really understand what he was saying. He was just mumbling stuff and he had that crazy look in his eyes. So we kept laughing, but we weren't like trying to provoke him. We were walking away and laughing at the same time, but he kept following us. So he had followed us all the way from the top to where the bus stops are to where the skate park is. It got to the point where he started like running and we all just ran so fast. Getting chased by a homeless man was not what we expected at all, but it was funny. And we kept running and running and running and he was chasing after us, shouting at us. To get to the skate park, you have to cross these traffic lights because there's also 50 bus stops up there. The lights stop once every 10 seconds. We were approaching the traffic lights and he was still chasing us, we were still running, and I remember thinking, please stay red so that we can cross. And as we got to the traffic lights, the cars started moving, so we were stuck there at the traffic lights and this homeless man behind us was still chasing us. And I remember one of the girls we were with just ran out into the road when cars were coming because it was that scary. Honestly, I'm pretty sure I've had scarier moments, but that was the first thing that just came into my head. Getting chased by a homeless man. The main thing I'm scared of is like talking about space. We're all just on a planet in an infinite universe that just is expanding every single day and we don't know why we're here, we don't know what any of this is, and it's really scary. My most recent near-death experience was when I was having my driving lesson and I was approaching a roundabout. My driving instructor said, slow down, slow down. So when you are approaching a roundabout, you're supposed to slow down and then like change gears into a lower gear if you're in a higher gear, but you're supposed to slow down so that you can be ready to stop when another car's coming. As you're going round the roundabout, you should also slow down as well because obviously you're going round. I was slowing down and I didn't see any cars, so I just kept going. I put my foot back on the accelerator, but I didn't hold the brake or drive a little bit slower around the roundabout. I don't know, my brain wasn't working that day. I just went normal speed, like 30 miles an hour around the roundabout. So I was driving super fast round it. If you drive, you'll know what it's like driving quite fast round a bend. It's really scary. It feels like you have no control over the car. When I was driving round it, I closed my eyes the whole time because I was so scared. And he was like, slow down, slow down. And it felt like we were in a roller coaster. And for the whole rest of the driving lesson, I was trying so hard not to laugh because I thought it was so funny. I was going so fast round the roundabout that I closed my eyes the whole time, which means I could have crashed. But I didn't, so it's okay. My worst injury that I've ever had is when I got stitches in my foot. I would show you, but I don't want to put my feet on YouTube. So what happened was, back then, around this time that it happened, I was a gymnast and I loved gymnastics. I would just do gymnastics in my living room, like cartwheels, handstands, press handstands, front flips, back flips on the sofa. I was doing everything and my mum hated it. One night, EastEnders was just about to start and I was there doing cartwheels in the front room and my mum said,
Martha, no more cartwheels, EastEnders is about to start.
And I said,
please mum, just one more cartwheel.
And guess what happened on that one more cartwheel? I sliced the inside of my foot on the radiator. Let me just show you the radiator in my front room. This is our radiator. As you can see, it's quite hard and I hit the inside of my foot right on here. I remember jumping on one foot to the sofa, holding my foot in my hands. Me and my mum, we didn't know if the cut was that deep yet, so we had to ask one of our neighbours and he said go to the hospital just in case. So there was me in flip-flops jumping down our stairs with one foot because I couldn't walk on the other one. When I tell you, all you could hear in that hospital was my screams. They put this numbing cream on, doesn't even work. And removing the stitches as well is one of the worst pains you could ever go through. It hurts so bad. I think in total I had to get 8 stitches and I remember the hardest part was I couldn't get it wet, so I had to bath with one leg outside the bath because I couldn't get it wet and it was really uncomfortable. One of my favourite movies of all time is Project X. I wish I lived in an area or a time where parties were just amazing. Nobody knows how to throw an actual party, and in the UK there's no such thing as a good party. All the parties are dead here, I swear. I mainly just watched Project X to imagine myself in the party because it was the best party I've ever seen in my whole entire life. I think after watching Project X, you'll never find another party fun ever again. The next movie is The Florida Project. It's about a girl called Mooney and she lives in, I don't know if it's a hotel or like apartments, but she lives with her mum. The mum, she's not abusive, but she's not the best. They struggle a lot with money and stuff, so the mum can't really take good care of her kid. And I'm not gonna say the whole thing because if you haven't watched it, you should definitely watch it. The next movie I like is The Virgin Suicides. It's about these 5 sisters and they all kill themselves. My favourite show is The Office. It's really funny and I like the little storylines that happen with each character, and it's one of those shows where you can just watch whenever you want and it doesn't ever get boring. The next show I like is Inside Job, which I've already said on this channel before, I think in the slime video. I just like conspiracy theories and I like adult cartoons, not those type of adult cartoons. I like cartoons that have swearing in because I think they're funny. The next show I like is BoJack Horseman, because I relate to a lot of the characters in the show. When people ask me what the show is, I just tell them, oh, it's about a horse that's kind of like a human and he's a drug addict and an alcoholic. It's a lot more than that. You just have to watch the show. Then the last show that is one of my favourites is Outer Banks. I just love the idea of a group of friends living on an island. They go on boat trips all the time, they surf together. I like that they go on adventures together, obviously without the death part and the murderers coming after them. My favourite singer is Lana Del Rey, but I also I wrote down a list because there's a lot. We have Lana Del Rey,
Tame Impala, The Neighbourhood, Tyler the Creator, TV Girl, Mac DeMarco, Cults, Alex G, Pastel Ghost, I Dress, Crystal Castles, Vacations, Freaks, Arctic Monkeys.
There's probably a lot more, but oh wait, I didn't put Frank Ocean on here. I like Frank Ocean. I don't listen to specific artists. These are just people that made the songs that I listen to the most, basically. I love watching American police body cam footage. I think the police in America are a lot more brutal than they are in the UK, and I think worse crimes happen in America than they do in the UK. I like watching body cam footage of people getting arrested because sometimes it's funny, but it's also just interesting at the same time. And I also like watching the Caligari sisters. I love their videos, and I wish my hair was as long as their hair was. And I also like watching anything scary. My biggest regret is probably not realising the potential of my hair and taking care of it properly. Up until literally 2024, I realised what my hair needed. So I brought loads of products that definitely damaged my bank account. I did a big chop. I chopped off a lot of my hair, which is why it's like a short curly bob right now. No, I've never been in a relationship, and I don't care either. I would rather get into a relationship where I actually like the person and they like me, rather than just jump into any relationship just because I'm expected to because I'm 17. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean there, babes.
I feel like a lot of people are in relationships just for the sake of it, and that's why it doesn't last. Getting into a relationship isn't even on my top priority list. I like being single. I don't need a relationship. Do what you want to do. Do what makes you happy. Put yourself first and don't be afraid to do it. I think so many people think it's selfish to put yourself first, and sometimes it can be, but you have to think, whose life are you living at the end of the day? Your life, nobody else's. If there's something you want to do, then do it. Don't listen to anyone else. Obviously it's good to have other people's opinions. Speaking from my own experience, I was scared to start YouTube because I was afraid of what people would think of me, and also I've had bad experiences in school before, and I was scared that people from my school would find out and then make fun of me. But then I just thought, this is literally my life. Like, I can do whatever I want. Why am I letting other people control my life? If I want to do YouTube, I'm gonna do YouTube. I mean, I've had people tell me before, you're not gonna get famous, you're not gonna get big on YouTube. I actually don't care. This is what I want to do. If I want to do it, I'm gonna do it. It doesn't matter if I fail at this or not. If you stop yourself from doing something that you wanted to do, what if it would have actually gone somewhere, but you'll never know because you just quit? My advice would just be, do it. If there's something you want to do, just do it. It's your life. And also just ignore people that are rude to you. If someone's making fun of you for wanting to do something, who actually cares? Fuck them for real. And I hate seeing other people let other people control their lives. Why are you letting someone that clearly doesn't like you, doesn't care about you, doesn't want the best for you, determine what happens in your life? You don't want to be on your deathbed thinking, oh, I wish I never listened to the people that don't even like me. Those are all the questions I'm going to answer for today. My first ever video on this channel was a Q&A, but I thought I'd do another one just because the questions in the other video were questions like, would you rather have a cat or a dog? I think these ones are a bit more personal, so if you don't know me, then now you know me. Thanks for watching. Bye. Bye.